Hey everybody, Dave Schwartz here, Apple Butter Acres. Hey, I just wanted to give you a quick uh, checkup on what I'm up to here. After work here, it's about 4:20, 4:30 afternoon here in Pennsylvania. I've been coming after work. I've been taking Greg Judy's advice that he mentions about when he started and trying to set up paddocks ahead of time. I don't have the real run on these posts yet, but the poly wire, but I have the posts in. I don't know if you can see them. I'm using the blue O'Brien push-in post, and I'm giving them I'm pacing it off. It's like 15, steps or whatever from this post over to that post, and I don't know. These are about a football field long. It's kind of hard to see down to the creek, and then it comes over past me. Try not to turn too fast, and then over to where the tree line is there, coming up. I'm just putting the next paddocks in before it gets dark. My reel is over there. I don't know if you can see that white dot under the tree there. I got some. I use these posts and I make a tripod and I set it on there, and then I turn the fence back on. But right now I'm not putting the back fence in. My van there by the road is the last two paddocks that I just took out. They were each same thing, about 15, 20 paces wide, and it ran the length from the creek on this side of the creek. I grazed them on the other side of the creek first. They were there, now they're over here, and they're happy and moving right along. I still got, for I'll tell you what, I'm pretty impressed for January. I mean, I still have. It's kind of hard to tell the depth of this grass, but it's a good, 6, 8 inches, some 10 inches someplace, just really swathed in here. You guys helped me a little bit ago on the South Pole Breeders Association page. I had asked a question about their manure, the way it was looking. It just was a little bit thicker and heavier than what I was hoping for, and I was advised that I don't have enough protein in this dormant forage here. And this field, I'm leasing this field. It had been hayed and hayed and hayed and hayed again. And so now I'm trying to, the gentleman that I'm leasing it from put these bales together and was going to sell them. I bought them from him and I leased the field. And so this was basically just a pasture that was unused, and he was just haying it, and then selling it off. But not a lot of inputs went in here, so there's not a whole lot that was going back. So now I'm in the process of tightly moving these guys every day after work. I get off at 3:30. I drive over here to where they are, and I move them to their next section, make sure their water's okay, make sure everything's good with them. I was able to source small squares, alfalfa, so I'm giving them each a piece every evening. I throw it to them, so they seem to like that. It seems to be like candy to them. They gobble it right up. And this is my Bo Cephas. We call him Bo for short. I know you're not supposed to name him, but we did. He's 006. He's a purebred South Pole 3-year-old, and he's got a good record so far. There's farmers in the area that have we've put him on their cows, and he's had a good. I don't know what the right word is. I'm still new at this somewhat, so he's had a good birth rate. We'll put it that way. And then there's my cow way down there. I only have 2 right now, but that's from what I'm told. I still have searching. Her ear tag came out. The former owner's Amish fellow that had her, and still trying to track down what that tag number was so I can get a hold of Ann and try and see if there's any information on her. Other than that, she's probably going to wind up being called a commercial cow or something. I'm not sure how it'll go yet, but I was told though that she's 3/4 South Pole, 1/4 Beefmaster. So she's carrying a calf right now, and that's by the bull here. So they're both happy though. They're just grazing. I just wanted to check in and say hey to everybody. Hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody's Christmas went well, and I hope everybody has a good New Year. I'm just out here setting up that's a dirt spot there from one of those hay bales. One of those was setting out here. He had asked if he could take 2 off, so I got to get some cover on that before it kind of puddled. We just got done having like 3 days of solid rain, so it's been really good for the ground. But it's Pennsylvania. We're situated in between the Great Lakes and the ocean, and so it's not coming from the ocean. We get it from the Great Lakes, so it's kind of a sweet spot. I feel for all the people who haven't been getting their rain. It's just not usually something that we run into here in Pennsylvania as a problem. We usually get plenty of rain. But yeah, it's been raining almost too much. So it's a little bit wet out here. It's been a couple hours now. It hasn't been raining, so at least I don't have to do this in the rain. Yesterday it was in the rain, and I was soaked. My cowboy hat was definitely drooping down quite a bit. I looked like a drowned rat, but I got out here and got it done. And we're on to the next day, and good things are happening here. I'm just so excited to see the fertility that comes back from this area back here where they've already grazed, and you can see that manure all over out there. They've been pretty evenly distributing that, and the urine and everything going down to the ground. I'm curious what's in that seed bank that's been just laying there dormant. I'm curious to see what comes up in the spring. I'm hoping for big things, so we'll see. Again, thanks for checking this out. Hit the like and subscribe button if you like what's going on here. I'm new at this production game, this content creation, so you'll have to give me some grace as I figure out. I'm not as polished as some of the other guys, but I just wanted to share that this can be done if you have any interest in becoming a South Pole grass-fed grazer, and you think that it's impossible to do. I'm living proof that even here in Pennsylvania, where land is highly sought after and prices are a little higher, it can be done. And I'm happy to help anybody who has any questions or just wants to chat about some things concerning this whole process. All right. If you have any comments, you see anything that I should be doing, and you want to give me some heads up about anything, or you have some advice for me, I'm a learner. I'm like a sponge. I want to know as much as possible. So I appreciate all the comments every time I put something up. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate it. Y'all have a good evening. Take care, and we'll see you later.